Barbershop owners, barbers, salon owners, or just hair professionals. If you guys are tired of hearing people tell you just to, rely on Instagram to get new customers, or just give out business cards, just talk to people and network whenever you're out and about, maybe at the grocery store or at the gym. If you're tired of hearing all those things, I got a great video for you today. Today in this video, I'm gonna go over the 15 best marketing practices that you guys could be using in 2023 to really grow your business, no matter if you're just now starting out or maybe you've had your business for multiple years. These are gonna be some marketing tactics that you can begin implementing into your business to really skyrocket your growth this 2023 year. My name is Bryson. I'm the co-founder of morebarberclients.io, where I help barbershop owners, barbers, salon owners all grow, scale, implement marketing systems, and acquire more customers. And in this video, I'm gonna give you the 15 best marketing tactics that you can begin using. And so number one is going to be getting positive Google reviews for your business. This is such a small thing, but it's oftentimes overlooked, and it is so impactful for your business. I want you guys to think about the last time maybe you went out and ate something at a restaurant, or maybe the last time you went out and you had to get a service done. Maybe you went and got your nails done. There's so many different things, right? More than likely, you probably checked the Google reviews, and you probably checked those to see what people were saying about the service. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay? Is it expensive? Is it worth the price? All of these questions are the exact same questions that your clients are most likely going to have whenever they're trying to choose between you or someone else down the street that offers the exact same service that you do. So if you want to stand out and kind of beat your competition in your area, definitely having some great Google reviews are going to help you do that. So with that all being said, I want to give you some ways that you can begin getting Google reviews for your business. So number one, we've got kind of two different ways. Number one, just talk to your current customers and talk to your current clients, right? They're already in your chair. They're already, they already most likely rock with you, and they already like the services that you deliver. So just ask them, hey brother, can you go ahead and leave me a Google review right when we're finished with this cut? Or you want to leave me a Google review really quick while I'm cutting you up? There's so many different things that you could say. And if you want to take this a step further, try to throw in an incentive for them, right? Throw them some sort of value. So maybe that's a free beard lineup. Maybe that's a warm towel or a face mask. There's so many different things that you could possibly do. Look at your services, look at your offers and the things that you have at your shop. See if you can't figure out a way to incentivize your customers to go ahead and leave you a good Google review. And if you're able to do this, I promise you, I guarantee you that you will be able to stand out and get more business than your competitors in your area. So for the second tip that I have for you guys, it's going to be building yourself a nice website. This is going to stack hand in hand with those positive Google reviews that we talked about a second ago. And in a second, I'm going to tell you why they go so well together. But if you want to start building yourself a website, number one, I would recommend definitely checking out Squarespace. Go on Squarespace. They have a very easy kind of drag and drop website builder software. And it's very simple. For some of you guys, it might only take you like 30 minutes to kind of set that thing up. On there though, I would share, your logo. I would have some nice colors that kind of go along with your brand. Make it feel very congruent all the way through, right? I want individuals to be able to recognize your website, and they should be able to tell that that's you immediately. Also, share some of your services that you have, right? Share what you offer, share the different little features or maybe special things that you have that makes you unique compared to all the other barbers or the barbershops in the game or in your area, as well as it gives you a place to kind of share, different little work that you've done. Showcase your work, showcase your portfolios. And by doing this, you give individuals a way to learn about you, learn about your services, and honestly just learn about your business, all without having to ever talk to you, just because they're able to go on your website, read all about you, read all about what you do, and they can really tell that you are a business owner and you have a solid company. Now I want to talk to you guys about how having positive Google reviews, our number one strategy that I talked to you about, and having a nice website go hand in hand. And when combined together, they really do some cool things. So I want you to think about, let's say we have a customer, right? Or someone just out there in the world and they look up our business or maybe our services and they're trying to find, a good barber in their area, right? Whenever they look that up, maybe they don't initially see your website, but what they do come across is your My Google Business, and they can see all of your good Google reviews, right? That's going to be very motivating. It's going to add trust. They're going to actually think that you're probably pretty good at what you do because everyone is kind of backing you up on that claim. So then if we give them a way for them to check out our website by having a website up, right, and give them a landing page to travel to, they now can go read more about you. They can see what your services and the different things that you offer are, as well as they can also go ahead and book straight through there, all while having a nice branded feel. And it's going to be really good for your business. It's going to help you stand out from your competitors because majority aren't doing this. Majority still rely on the booking apps. While I'm not talking down on those, definitely having a nice branded website is a very, very key thing to do in 2023. Tying into these last 2 points that I talked about, I want to talk about search engine optimization. I want to go over what that exactly is, how do you guys go about setting that up, and why you should actually set it up for your business. So search engine optimization, what is it? What is SEO? So SEO is the ability to rank high on Google for specific keywords. So for example, let's say maybe someone's searching up best barbershop in a specific area, and maybe that's your area, right? We want to make sure that we are popping up in front of that individual because they're a high intent individual. They're actively searching for whatever they typed in, right? If that's a barbershop, then they're actively searching for that. And what we can kind of, assume is that they are a customer. They are someone that needs certain services or needs a certain thing from you, right? And so if we can rank high, we have a chance to actually get them as a customer, a paying customer, which is going to bring us a lot of money into our pockets. Now, there's a few ways that you guys can kind of go about setting this up. We have on-page SEO and we have backlinks. I want you guys to mainly focus on on-page because backlinks are a little bit more complicated, but if you want a little resource or a free guide on how to actually set that up, I do not mind making one. Leave a comment below if you want to see a guide on how to set up backlinks, and we'll be sure to get that video out so you guys can go ahead and do that for your business. But let's go ahead and talk about on-page SEO. So if you guys want to go about setting up on-page SEO, the easiest way I could say that you could start setting that up for your business would be to go ahead and create blogs on your website. Now in these blogs, the reason we're going to include these is because it's number one, going to add value to your customer. If it gives them an area to kind of learn different things, it gives them a place to be educated on specific topics, but it's also going to help you rank higher because you're going to have specific keywords in those blogs. So for example, let's say maybe someone is looking up how to deal with very, very bad dandruff and they want a remedy or they want to read a little article about how to solve it, right? And if you can put a blog on your website and include exactly what you would do, maybe your top 3 tips to actually go about solving that, that's going to allow you to get them to actually get to your website, right? They're going to be a site visitor. And if they're already on your website and it looks great because you followed the last couple steps that I said in the website creation section, now you're going to be able to share your offers, share your services, and tell them all about you just because they traveled to look at your blog. And then from there, we can get them to book. Hopefully they book, right? And then we now have another paying customer and everybody's happy. So for the 4th tip that I have for you guys, I want to talk to you guys about free value propositions. I want to talk to you about what that is, why do I call it a free value proposition, how to go about setting that up for your business. So we'll go ahead and jump right into this thing. A free value proposition, in simple terms, is essentially just some sort of discount, incentive, or a free value proposition that you believe that your customers will find valuable. So that might be something as simple as maybe you sharing 3 tips on how they can go about keeping their beard clean, tamed, and fill in the blank of another little element that they maybe struggle with on a regular basis, but give them tips on how to actually solve that, right? That's going to add more value behind your shop. That's going to continue to, kind of implant into their mind as to why they should continue to come to you because you offer these things that nobody else is, right? You're going over and above for the customer and you're trying to really help them with every single area that they maybe struggle with when it comes to grooming. Now, if you don't want to go with that route, you can definitely do incentives and discounts. So when I say incentives, you could do something like a black face mask, you could do a warm towel, you could do a free beard lineup, so many different things, right? Think about your services and the things that you offer at your shop and just kind of plug in where you think you could give them something of value. Now, if you want to do a discount, discounts are great, right? In this day and age that we live in, everybody loves to get a discount. Everybody loves to get something for a little bit cheaper than what it normally goes for. You can definitely do a 10, a 5, a 15% discount, anywhere in there, right? This is just going to motivate your customers to come more frequently, to come in if they haven't been in a little while. And it's going to help you kind of push out and get some new audiences because you can leverage the fact that you're doing a discount to attract some new customers because everybody loves getting a discount in this day and age. So definitely be sure to do that. So for the 5th tip, I want to talk to you guys about Instagram, okay? I know in the beginning of this, I said that you probably hear it all the time, but I do want to talk about it, right? Because it really can do a lot for your business. And this isn't just Instagram, right? This is social media as a whole. And the tip number 6 that I'm going to share with you guys is going to be another social media as well. But the first one I want to talk about is Instagram, okay? So I want you to think about word of mouth, right? We've probably all heard that. We probably all, received business just from word of mouth, from one of your current customers or clients or friends, just telling somebody else about your business and what you do. And it does work. It truly does, right? But it is not scalable and it's not predictable. Now, when you get on social media, it's still not really predictable, but it is scalable because you can grow an audience, right? Because you can grow an audience, captivate a lot of users and get a lot of eyes on you, your product and your services. It's going to allow that word of mouth, right? It's going to turn into digital word of mouth. That's what I like to call it, is digital word of mouth. So it's going to spread across the digital world at a really fast rate. I want to share the statistic with you guys. There are roughly 2 billion users on Instagram, and on average, they spend 145 minutes on the app each and every day. So that's a lot of eyes, that's a lot of ears, right? All sitting there on the platform waiting to hear about you, what you do, why you do it, and what all you offer, right? So I would definitely kind of urge you guys to get on social media, build a content strategy, and really start posting some content if you do want to scale your business in 2023. So if you haven't checked out our free Instagram course, there's a link down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Through there, you'll be able to find our free Instagram guide for barbers, barbershop owners, salon owners. In there, I go over the exact things that you guys need to be doing if you do want to grow an audience on Instagram and make some money from that audience. I want to give you one key point though that I talk about a lot in that course, and this is the concept of adding value, okay? Value, value, value. It's such an important thing. And so I want you guys to start seeing Instagram as a platform where you can share value, right? And give to your audience and help them with specific things that they maybe are struggling with, instead of seeing it as a platform for you to just get, right? I think a lot of people look at social media, look at Instagram as a platform for they can, get more customers, get this, get that, which is a goal, right? But I want you to kind of do a mindset shift and kind of flip your mindset. Instead of trying to get so much, I want you guys to try to give, right? Give education, give funny, right? Be super funny, give tips, give them an insight of what you kind of do on a day-to-day basis, things you maybe struggle with, little things that they maybe didn't know about your barbershop or about you. This is going to add more value behind what you do around your services. And if you're giving them quality education, right, when it comes to maybe specific things that they're struggling with, when you do go to sell them something, sell them a product or your service, they're going to be more inclined to buy from you. Now, let me tell you why. So number one, they're going to be more inclined to buy from you because you now have built trust, right? They know who you are. They've maybe interacted with some of your content before, so they trust you. And number two, if you've given them quality tips, right? Quality tips, quality information, there's no reason that they're going to think that your main services or the things that actually cost from you would be of low quality. They're going to assume that they are high value, they have a lot of quality behind them, so they're going to immediately be down to buy from you or be willing to buy from you because you've provided so much free value. For number 6, I want to talk to you guys about TikTok, right? TikTok is one of the most popular social media apps right now. It's honestly probably the number 1 social media app right now. And it is still fastly growing and attracting so many eyes to the platform. And if you guys aren't using TikTok just quite yet, I promise you, you are leaving money on the table, and a lot of it. TikTok's virality, the ability for your content to go viral, is unlike any other platform. Really no other platform can compete. And you can really see that by the fact that Instagram now has copied TikTok's kind of short form content ways by creating reels. YouTube has done the same thing by creating shorts. And then even Snapchat has done the same thing. I don't remember exactly what theirs is called, but they now have a feature where they show short form content as well. Some of the most viral videos, Snapchat now shows that as well. So that goes to show that TikTok is definitely doing something that is working. So if you guys want to get on TikTok and start, posting content, you might be sitting there, you're like, yeah, Bryson, I hear you, but what should I post? I want to give you guys a couple of ideas and a couple of different tactics that you guys can begin using if you want to get on TikTok and grow your business. Number 1 would be to make shareable content, right? The more people that see your content, that's going to give you more opportunities to get likes, comments, bookmarks, right? So if a bunch of people are sharing your content, your likes are only going to go up and your comments are only going to go up, which also is going to mean that your followers are only going to go up. So number 1 would be to make shareable content. Number 2, people love stories, right? People love to hear about, just crazy stories that you've been through. And they also like to kind of invade into your personal space, into your personal life. So give people a behind the scenes look as to what you do on a daily basis. Maybe you're a barber that does house calls, right? Show them what it looks like, what it's like to do house calls, right? A lot of people have never seen that before. A lot of people don't even know that that exists. Maybe you're a mobile barber, right? Where you have a van and you're just pulling up on people and giving people haircuts. Show them that kind of look, right? Maybe you have footage of you building out that mobile barber van, right? Show them the footage of what it took to actually build that thing. Or if you're a barbershop, this is a question that kind of popped in my head, and I was talking to one of my partners about, was what do barbers talk about when nobody's in there, right? What are y'all chatting about? Maybe set up a camera when you are in there and just put together a little skit where y'all are just kind of being funny and talking about some wild things that people really wouldn't expect, right? These are going to be the type of videos that people are going to engage with, they're going to share, they're going to like, because they're engaging, they're funny, and they're behind the scenes, right? They're not just your everyday kind of video that you probably see. You might be the one that's posting this where it's just a simple haircut, it's a before and after transformation, right? That's boring, everybody's doing it. We gotta be different in some way. So if you're trying to get on TikTok, you wanna be different, show the more personal side of you, your business, and what you do on a day-to-day basis, and try to include your personality into that thing. Also, one last thing with TikTok, don't try to make it super staged. Just be very fluid with it and just kind of flow. You can easily just pull out your phone, take a little video, set it up on a tripod, and just kind of go about it. It doesn't have to be super set up with really nice cameras and all this crazy stuff. It really is as simple as just pulling out your phone, recording a little video, adding a song or a little effect to it and posting that thing out there, and then just going from there. So with that tip right there concluded, that's TikTok, and I hope you guys take advantage of that. So for number 7, I want to give you guys a way that you can use Instagram DMs as a way to reach out to potential customers, right? So an easy way that you guys can go about doing this is by going through your current followers, right? And find your clients that you currently service. And then go to their followers, right? And look through who they are following and maybe who's liking their posts on a consistent basis, right? And more than likely, individuals follow their friends, follow their family, follow, coworkers. And so those are going to be people that more than likely live in that same area. From there, what you can do is send them DMs and essentially just offer them your services or your products. Tell them who you are, what you do, how long you've been doing it for, where you do it at, and what you specialize in. And then if you also are gonna take some other things from this video, right, where I talked about the incentives and little discounts and just pieces of free value, offer those to the customer to incentivize them to actually come in to your shop or to take part in whatever you're offering them through the DMs. Now, to do this and really do this successfully, I want to tell you guys a little bit about how volume negates luck. So the more volume you guys do when you're trying to leverage Instagram DMs as an outreach channel, the more clients you're going to be able to sign. So if you're hearing me right now and you're like, oh yeah, I could probably do that. I could send a couple DMs each week. That probably isn't going to work. But what will work is if you pick a number, maybe it's 10 every single day, maybe it's 20, 30, 40. If you can hit 50, you're really doing something. But wherever it is, pick a number, be consistent with it, and send it every single day. If you do that, I guarantee you that you will be able to stack up a lot of clients very, very quickly. The biggest thing is you have to be consistent. If you haven't checked out my video where I kind of cover how to go about setting up Instagram DMs and kind of building templates and the best messages to use, be sure to check that out. If I haven't posted it yet, it'll be posted shortly. And I definitely suggest that you guys go watch that, because in there, I'll give you a more in-depth breakdown of how to actually go about setting up Instagram DMs and leveraging it to grow your business. So with that being said, that kind of covers Instagram DM outreach, and let's get to the next one. So for number 8, I want to talk to you guys about email marketing. I think email marketing has a negative connotation on it, where a lot of people think, people don't answer their emails anymore, people don't open emails anymore, which is the farthest thing from the truth. A lot of the customers and the clients that we work with are able to attribute 20, even 30, sometimes even 40% of their entire revenue just solely from emails. So if you guys want to start setting up some email marketing for your business, you easily can. Through a lot of your booking apps, it will give you the ability to do that, but I would definitely say go in and actually personalize those messages. And if you are familiar with copywriting and kind of using some images and different creatives to do that, I promise you will be very, very successful. So the first thing that I would suggest that you guys go and do when it comes to email marketing is set up some emails that are going to be automated to send out to customers that haven't been to your shop in the last X amount of days, right? So set a number, maybe it's individuals that haven't came to your shop in the last 45 days. Set up email marketing messages that are going to send out to that individual when they hit that point. These messages are going to help you, number one, retain customers, but also increase the lifetime value of customers. So you might be asking me, what do I mean by retain and what do I mean by lifetime value? Retain is just your ability to keep a customer without them falling off or leaving, right? And lifetime value is what that customer is worth across the lifetime, right? Across, the average amount of time that they stay with you, okay? So let's say a customer that you have right now maybe comes every 45 days and they always get the same haircut every single time or the same service, and it's $40, right? Across the entire year, if we do 45 divided by 365, that would give us 8.1111, and that would come out to like $324 generated from that individual across an entire year. Now, with email marketing, what your goal should be and what you can do is you can cut that downtime, or the amount of time between each cut, down tremendously. So if they're normally coming every 45 days, there's a chance that you can cut that down, let's say, 18 for the purpose of this video. Let's say they're coming every 18 days because you have email marketing set up at that same price point of $40. Well, now that customer is going to be worth $811 across the entire year. And that's a 150% increase. So setting up some email marketing can definitely be very beneficial, and I hope you guys can definitely see that through that kind of scenario I just played out for you. So currently, if you have a nice email list, definitely set up some email marketing, migrate that list to an email service provider where you can start sending out emails. If you don't, definitely start trying to collect your customers' emails, right? That might be through your booking app, that might be through in person, bunch of different ways that you can go ahead and do it. If you want to hear about more how to do this, definitely check out my other video where I go over the 3 best ways that you guys can increase the lifetime value and retention of your customers. In there, I give you a detailed breakdown of how to actually go about setting up some email marketing for your business. And it's a really, really great resource. Now for number 8, I want to talk to you guys about SMS marketing. This is going to be text messages marketing. This is going to go hand in hand with that email marketing that I just talked to you about. So what text message marketing is it's just going to be simply text messages, right? And why it's so beneficial, even sometimes over email, is because 98% of text messages are opened within the first 3 minutes of them being sent. And they're definitely a more personalized kind of approach to reaching out to somebody, because everybody has their phone on them. Everybody's gonna, answer text messages or at least see text messages. So it can be really, really beneficial. So if you're someone that's like, email doesn't work anymore, nobody answers emails, well, I would definitely suggest trying to do text messages then. With these text messages, you can do the exact same thing that we kind of talked about last time. Set up text messages to go out to customers that maybe haven't visited your shop in a while, or just set up text messages to simply send out, promotions or just little information that you feel like needs to be shared with your customer. Now for number 10, I want to talk to you guys about implementing some loyalty programs into your business. So right now, if you don't have any form of loyalty or rewards programs, you're definitely missing out on some potential revenue. So I want to tell you a little bit about why it's so beneficial to have some sort of loyalty program or rewards program for your business. Number one, it's going to turn your current customers that are very, very loyal into brand ambassadors. And what you can do from that is it's going to spread that word of mouth about your shop and about your business very rapidly, because it's going to incentivize your current customers to talk about your business, right? Or you could do it a different route and incentivize them to come more often or spend more money. There's tons of different ways that you guys can do this, but setting up a nice loyalty and rewards program can be very, very beneficial. Number 11, I want to talk to you guys about UGC. So UGC is user-generated content, and this has become more and more popular since the rise of TikTok. User-generated content is content made by anyone else besides the business, right? This is content that's made by the individuals that are, using your products or actually getting your services. So an easy way that you can begin kind of doing this, you maybe have people that you cut that maybe have TikTok accounts or maybe have Instagram accounts, or maybe you don't have anyone like that. But reaching out to individuals that are in your area that maybe do have a larger following than you do and have a nice little audience, invite them in to get a cut, right? For a discount or maybe fully free. And in exchange, all they're gonna do is post them at your shop, post their experience or give you a nice review. This is gonna go a long way because that individual has now amassed the audience, right? And if they're recommending your business to their entire audience, there's a good chance that you might get a few customers from their audience to actually come to your shop. So if you want to start using UGC, I definitely would suggest it. It's still in the early stages, and a lot of barbershops and barbers aren't yet utilizing this avenue, so definitely try to do this. So for number 12, I want to talk to you guys about using Facebook ads to grow your business. Facebook ads are one of my favorite things to recommend to barbershops, barbers, salon owners, because if you know who your ideal client is, you can tell Facebook that information and they will put your content or your business directly in front of that individual. So with this, you're essentially paying Facebook to promote your content, your business to your ideal client. And from there, the goal is to then get that to be a paying customer from there. It's a really great avenue if you guys already have some sort of ad spend budget that you can kind of travel down. Lookalike audiences is one of my favorite features on Facebook. So if you know who your ideal client is, right? If you know his age, if you know what he normally does, his interests, all that stuff, you can tell Facebook those exact things, right? Give Facebook that data. And And what Facebook will do is put your content and your business directly in front of them, and you will be able to convert them into a paying customer. It's a great way to start getting customers if you already have some sort of ad spend budget and you don't mind spending a little bit on Facebook to get your business out there. Now for number 13, I want to talk to you guys about Google ads. So Google ads are going to be similar to Facebook. Instead of on Facebook though, they're going to be on Google. And what you can do is you can have your ads pop up on high intent searches, right? So when an individual is typing in specific keywords, maybe it is barbershop in the Los Angeles area, you can then pop up directly in front of them because you are running ads. And what you can do from there is you're going to have a way better chance than all the other people in that area, because they're most likely not running ads. You're gonna have a better chance to actually get that Google searcher to be a paying customer because your ad popped up number 1 on Google. Number 14 is gonna be online booking. So online booking, I know I talked to you about it earlier, how using booking apps, I don't fully recommend that, but having online booking integrated into your website is a great thing to do. Because number 1, it's going to give your customers and your clients an easier way to go about booking with you, but it's also going to save you a lot of time, right? You don't have to pick up the phone as much, you don't have to text back as much, you don't have to, make sure that you're keeping in touch with all of your customers, because they can go straight to your online booking site and book their haircut or their service. What this also will do is give you more time to actually work on the business rather than inside the business, where you can implement more of these marketing tips that I've given you, and you can potentially grow your business and scale to the level that you want to get to. So for number 15, I want to talk to you guys about outsourcing marketing. For a lot of you guys, you might still be working within your business, right? And I want you guys to kind of understand what I'm saying here. A lot of you are probably working within your business. What I mean by that is you're probably the one that's still maybe giving the haircuts. You might be the one that's managing all of your employees. You might be the one that's managing, your accounting and your bankability. But also, you might be the one that's handling all of the marketing in terms of, getting your stuff on Google, building out your websites, in terms of, posting on social media consistently, or just implementing, email marketing, or all the things we talked about earlier on in this video. If you're still doing that, you're still working within your business. And your ultimate goal should be to be a business owner, right? Be an entrepreneur. And your goal, the reason you probably got into this, was to grow a nice business and grow a really big company. So if you want to get back to that goal, right, and start scaling this company, I definitely would suggest outsourcing your marketing to a marketing agency, to growth experts, or to an individual that has a high level understanding of what marketing is and what marketing tactics would work for your business. So with that being said, that kind of concludes everything I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you got some value out of this. If you haven't yet joined our free Facebook group, be sure to do that. The link will be in the description. My Instagram, my Facebook are also in the description if you want to follow me on there. As well as if you haven't checked out our free Instagram course, be sure to hit the description. There's a link there where you can go claim your free Instagram course. It'll give you the best tactics, the best kind of methods that you can use to get on Instagram and begin growing an audience and making some money from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.